to The Back Cover, the podcast that explores the classic soul music of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I'm Karen Williams. Join me and my co-host Steve Williams, no, we're not related, as we flip over the album covers and share stories of the movers and shakers that created, wrote, and produced those iconic sounds. We'll educate and entertain you, all while keeping the music alive. The Back Cover is recorded from excerpts of our daily radio show, recorded at WLTH-AM in Gary, Indiana. Love is all around in February, so we decided to talk about the songs that move people romantically. Our listeners really got into this show. Then later, we talk about some of the great tenors and falsettos of soul music. I have to apologize to one of my favorite tenors, DeBarge. We didn't mention him, but you're one of my favorites too.
This show will go down in history. Cause see what we're doing is we're finding the songs that made you want to.
That pushed your buttons.
Forget that. That made you want to do it. And those were two. Marvin Gaye, Baby, You Sure Love the Ball. And then, of course, If She Just Say Yes by the Whispers. And some kind of way that tipped Natalie off. Hello, caller.
How you doing today?
We're fine.
We're fine, sir.
Yeah. How many can you pick?
Well, you can vote, but here's the thing. How many you got? We ain't gonna play all of them. But
I just got two off the bed, close the doors, and turn off the light.
That's what I had turned off the lights too.
That's your selection.
Right.
Okay, we'll vote on it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, my brother.
Uh-huh.
All right. Wow, the phone lines are lighting up. Hello, caller.
Yes, take this from experience. Barry White, I can't still believe that you love me.
Man, give me a song that I know.
You know that one. I know you know everything else, Steve. I know you know that one.
Is that an album cut? It has to be.
That's an album cut thing.
Yes, it's an album cut.
Okay.
What was the name of that, Barry White?
I can't still believe that you love me.
And
you never heard it?
I probably have, but what album is it on?
Don't matter. It's Barry White.
I don't know, but
baby. Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hey.
I think you should play Barry White, It's Midnight, and You.
Oh, that is a nice song.
Y'all sure got a lot of Barry White going on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he was the man back then.
Hello, caller.
I want to hear the song Say You Love Me.
Say You Love Me.
Write that down, Karen.
Because you know that's one of my favorites.
DJ Rogers, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He be really singing.
Now, let me make this perfectly clear. We ain't going to play all these songs, but we're going to play some of them.
Okay, that's fine.
How you doing, Miss Karen?
I'm fine, thank you.
Listen to him. He's trying to talk. How you doing, Miss Karen?
I got a hot one for you.
Okay.
Clarence Carter. I'm stroking.
That ain't no... Man, what's wrong? I mean,
I said a hot one, but
Yeah,
then I got two more here.
Oh,
You know, and these by the Spinners, you know.
we ain't playing no Spinner song today.
Well, I think Miss Karen.
He did them yesterday. You
I did
did
them
Love,
yesterday.
Don't Love
Okay,
Nobody.
Yeah.
I will have you play this one. I am glad you walked into my life.
Girl, I'm kind
All
of
right.
glad.
Bye.
We've done, of the people that were on our list,
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. You did a Barry White.
Uh-huh.
So you've done only 4 of the ones that were on the list. Now you've done some others
Yeah,
that were not on the list.
true.
But we've done 4 so far.
So far.
Mhm.
So now what guys, remember now, you can call in and give your favorite ooh-wee song.
Mhm.
Now, Karen posed a question a few minutes ago.
Mhm.
Fellas, is there a song that a female sings that make you want to go, hey, baby, come here?
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Because all these songs are by men
Uh-huh.
that we have. Because
Yeah.
women can point them out immediately. But men, they don't know women's songs.
I would give a suggestion.
What?
Aretha Franklin.
Which one?
Give me something that I can feel.
Giving me something I can feel.
Not the way you sing it. Hello, Kurt. What you want, man?
Yes, sir.
And what is it?
You didn't do Clarence Carter.
Moon?
Yes, sir.
That is not romantical.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Don't nobody's woman want to hear, I've been stroking. Okay. We're trying hard.
We need to have classes again.
You think?
Yeah.
On romance?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's probably what ended it. That song.
What song?
No romance without finance. Hello, caller.
Hey, Steve, call me Aretha Franklin.
Call me.
Oh, that's a good one.
And Walter Jackson.
Walter Jackson.
I can't think the name of it.
Wait a minute, Walter Jackson. Now,
He's got a couple.
Yeah, but not. I'm not. It's not. It's over. All over now. No, that won't make you want to do it.
Say You Love Me.
Say You Love Me. We're gonna do that.
We're gonna do that.
Rogers.
That's DJ Rogers. That's coming up, guys. Thank you so much. Okay.
Well,
All right. Oh man.
Aretha's "Call Me" is good. Call me the moment you get there.
Wait a minute. Call me the moment you get there.
Right.
That means you gone.
No, she's telling him this guy must have gone on a trip, and she's saying, "Call me the moment you get there."
No.
No.
How you know?
You ain't but two. Play the song. It's "Call Me the moment you get there."
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss Karen?
I'm fine, thank you.
I got two songs here.
Okay.
All right? Magic Man. I think the brother was saying, I think that's what he wanted to say about Walter Jackson, Magic Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
And then I got another one by the Manhattans. Wish That You Were Mine.
Ooh.
Okay, and then I got a third one here, Lakeside.
Lakeside?
And, Lakeside.
Yeah, Lakeside. Say yes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Which one? I want to hold your hand.
Real Love.
Who?
Real Love.
Real Love. Yeah.
Real Love.
I forgot about that.
Real Love.
Real Love. Moon, you're doing your homework. Hello, caller.
I'm going to say this one, Johnny Gill, my, I'm hanging up.
Yeah, that's what we had said too. My.
That's what he said. My.
Yep.
Now, the brother earlier said Walter Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Magic Man.
That is a good song.
I
had forgotten about that.
Well, but the ultimate one, though, would have to be Leon Haywood.
I Want to Get Freaky With You?
Yeah, that's straight to the point.
I want to do something freaky to you.
Ladies, what y'all think? Y'all at work somewhere? Don't matter. Give us a call. Just whisper it. One song.
You got to play Magic Man, though. Now that I remember. Yeah. Okay. Haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, but I think "Say You Love Me" is a really good.
But like Winter
said he whines, he begins to beg in the end. Yeah, well, and that kind of puts her off. He's like, okay, okay.
I'm here.
Stop saying it.
But the turn off all that big.
But you know who my ultimate turn off is?
Yeah, we already said that.
Lenny Williams. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
You should do the just so Winter can hear the Aretha Franklin song.
I'm gonna do that.
Call me, because she talked about call me when you. What did you say?
The moment.
I felt like that. No, it's just that's a millennial thing. He ain't got no cell phone to call her.
Hello, caller.
I'm gonna say this one, but if somebody says something to me like this, I'm gonna say, "Boy, bye."
What?
I want to do something freaky.
Yeah, baby.
Boy, bye.
Why you want to say boy, bye? He done told you he want to do something freaky to you.
But you got to finesse it.
I forget that. Get to the point.
Well, that's what they do now.
I'm
you
like
said
Winter,
it ain't got no love in it.
Ain't no Winter? I agree. Just cut all the mess out. Just cut to the fat. Cut to the chase. I want to do something. Here's what we were trying to say, my brother, and you can chime in on this. We were telling one of our young employees, she's a millennial, and I said, Winter, this brother used to stand on the stage with crutches.
That's right.
And women would be falling out. She said, I don't know if I can get with that. You forget all about them crutches if you saw the money he was making.
That's right.
And of course, and they were fine women, too. I ain't talking about no butterhead.
He was on crutches. He probably had polio.
He had polio.
Yeah, polio.
Yeah. Hey, man, Walter Jackson was a monster. Them women would go crazy over Walter Jackson. Hey, y'all take care, man. Have a
All
good
right.
day.
You too, brother. See? That's what you know. Walter was on crutches. Women were falling at his feet.
Because he could sing.
He could sing. The songs that make you want to do it. That's the name of the show today.
Man, this is fun, so we're going to do the women.
When we going to do it? You know what?
That's what we were talking about.
It's kind of hard to find a song sung by a woman to make a man want to go, damn.
I told him the song to play.
What?
Stephanie Mills, I Feel Good All Over.
You don't know he made her feel good all over.
What about
she could have hit the lottery or something.
Oh.
What about Roberta Flack's First Time?
First time. And somebody else mentioned Roberta
You
Flack.
know what? I tell you what. Due to the fact that this is almost the end of the show, we're going to take another day and do all women.
Yeah, we'll do all women.
We're
That's
gonna
going to
do
be
all
harder.
women.
It won't be as explicit as the men are, but we'll
What's
do.
wrong with a little explicit?
But I'm saying that they don't, back in the day, women, that wasn't what women were supposed to sing about.
Why
like
not?
That.
Why?
In that way.
Why?
Except your girl who said that she was ready.
What's the one named the Nasty Mouth? She didn't care what.
Oh, Millie Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we can't play
We can't play
Millie.
Millie on the radio. No.
We would lose our license. I like paying my light bill.
Hey, I enjoy you all, man. Y'all keep up the good work. I appreciate
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye now. All right. And the Funk Brothers would be James Jamerson on the bass, Earl Van Dyke on organ, Ron White on lead guitar, Ivy Joe Hunter on piano, and Pistol Pete on the drum. They are the Funk Brothers. That's Motown's house band. They played on more hits than the Beatles or Elvis. They actually did. That was the truth.
Really?
Really. Every hit Motown ever had, they were the band playing on it.
Okay.
Yes.
But the birthday that you're really going to say, oh, Mr. James Jamerson.
Igor. That was just him playing.
I know. And when you played that, I was like, oh, he going to really be all happy when I say this.
He would have been in his 80s now.
Okay.
I think.
I don't have the page pulled up. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we had a musical transition.
Mm-hmm.
And for you people back in the 70s, you know Funkin' for Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
The female singer on that song, Tony Smith, passed away. That was Tom Brown's group, and they made that famous Funkin' for Jamaica. I thought they were talking about the country of Jamaica until I realized they were talking about Jamaica, New York.
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, there's a Jamaica, New York. And they're like, yeah.
There is.
I know there is. And so she passed away. Ironically, Tom Brown just signed a new deal with Intervision Records, and he will be going out on tour in 2020. They say he's never stopped making music. Again, that's one of those artists that you don't hear about anymore because they don't have a top 20. But these artists are still making records, and I'm going to make sure this year that when they make new music, we'll mention it.
At least we can bring it to the forefront.
Yeah, bring it to the forefront. Yeah, so he signed with Intervisions, which is a smooth jazz label. So he's a trumpet player.
Don't I know?
Yeah, because that's how it starts off with Funkin' for Jamaica. That horn comes in there, and then they go into the song. Yep. So anyway.
And on this day in Black history, James Jamerson, born January 29th, 1936, was an iconic bass player who played bass on most of Motown's songs in the 60s and 70s. Described by Motown founder Berry Gordy as a genius, he wanted in every session. Jamerson played on 30 #1 Billboard hits and 70 #1 R&B hits. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2000. James Igor Jamerson.
And I saw his bass.
You saw his stand-up.
I saw his stand-up bass.
And Jamerson had the talent and the know-how to play not only the precision bass, which is the one that you hold, the one that you strap on.
Uh-huh.
He also played upright bass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you find a guy that can play bass and can't play upright, he's not a true bassist. Stanley Clarke is a true bassist.
Mm-hmm.
And in the South, there was a true bassist on Stax Records, better known as Donald Duck Dunn. If you see the movie The Blues Brothers, that is Booker T and the MGs with Duck and Steve the Colonel Cropper on lead. But those two guys were very iconic. And then Motown had another bass player that played after they moved to Los Angeles that was originally from Philly. His name was Bob Babbitt. Mm-hmm. And Bob had the history of being able to, he was known for playing bass on Motown and Philly Soul.
Mm.
He's a member of the Funk Brothers and MFSB. Hello? But this is how you tell the difference between early Motown
and later Motown.
Listen to all the early stuff with Mary Wells, Temps, and the other guys. Just listen to the bass.
Different.
It sounds different. That stand-up bass it's not as deep.
It's softer.
It's softer because you have to amplify it.
Mm-hmm.
But the precision bass,
you don't need to.
Amplify it.
It's already amplified when you plug it in.
You can hear it really, really well on early Smokey and early Temps. Early.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean, like if you heard the Temps, the way you do the things you do,
mm-hmm.
that bass, very faint.
Uh-huh. It's sort of laid up under the music.
And Jamerson,
like a little cushion.
If you're a musician like Karen and I are,
not professional by any means.
You play clarinet and band.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't be no dummy. Clarinet music is hard.
I had piano too.
Okay. See, I played trumpet from junior high, high school, all the way to college. Anyway.
Go ahead. We can read music is what you're trying to say.
Anyway, thank you. We can read music.
We can read it.
I ain't got to guess what it's
Right.
saying. We can read it. What am I about to say?
Okay.
Anyway, so if you listen to these early songs, Jamerson was playing in cut time when everybody else was playing in 4/4 time.
Mm-hmm.
Two different times. And he played with one finger, a hook.
Yes.
But you saw his stand-up bass.
I saw at the museum in New York.
At the Met.
Right, because they were doing that basses of famous bands and bass players. And he was in there. You laughed at me when I said I was going, but then when I came back and showed you the picture, he was all, Once again, I say that. I'll never let you live it down. Okay, so today we are going to feature some of the tenors and falsettos of R&B.
Now, go explain to these people what we're talking about.
Okay, people that sing up high. Men that sing up high. That basic enough. They sing, they sing up. I'll give you a list of people so that you'll know what we're talking about. Ted Mills from Blue Magic. Life is a 3-week circus. Da, 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 da. Okay. Johnny Carter of the Dells. Well, I can't.
You stay
in my corner. Okay. Eddie Kendrick. Well, just my imagination once again.
Bless her heart.
Russell Tompkins of
Yes.
the Stylistics.
When you hear old people say that, you know you done messed up or you ugly as hell. Bless her heart.
So Russell Tompkins of the
Stylistics.
You are everything, and everything is you. Oh, you. Okay.
That's
enough. Smokey Robinson. Everybody knows Smokey Robinson, so we don't have to do that one. Philip Bailey of Earth, Wind, and Fire. You need devotion.
Girl, stop.
Yeah, I can't even do it.
You're killing yourself.
I know.
Sound like a cat being murdered.
And Billy Ray from Ray Goodman, and Brown. Now, we do say, remember, we know
you
we're
forgot
in here.
Ron Banks.
Oh, that's right. Ron Banks. I'm sorry.
Dramatics.
Of the Dramatics, right. Now, we did say
What?
we want to give a shout out
to
Pookie Hudson.
Yeah.
However, we're not doing doo-wop, but we might put one in there because he's a homeboy.
Got to put Pookie in there.
He's doo-wop, but he's a homeboy.
He's the original Pookie.
That's right.
Before Ray Ray.
That's correct.
All right.
So we might do him.
Hello, caller.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Put the Bloodstones in there, man. The lead singer of the Bloodstones, that kind of, you guys sing Still a Baby. Y'all listen to Old Girl, How Does It Feel? Play How Does It Feel by Bloodstones.
Come on, dog. Why do you want to keep piling people?
Bloodstones in there, man. You got to give them his due.
We only have 3 hours, brother. Come on.
Just play How Does It Feel. Don't play number one record by them. How Does It Feel?
How about we go a long way back?
Yeah, how about we do that one?
See, I want How Does It Feel because that's when he hitting them tenors like you hit everything he could do then.
Well, you can't always get what you want.
We'll do a blood.
We'll play Natural High then.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
See, now we
can do
there
that.
You go. There you go. Would you be happy then?
Would you be
happy? Would you be happy?
I think I'd be happy then.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Yeah. See, we can get along with everybody.
I could have sang it for him.
Karen, please. Karen.
Well, another tragic fire.
Well, where?
In California.
Who burned up this thing? I mean, what burned up this thing?
The vinyl manufacturing plant.
Oh.
That makes all the vinyl, makes most of the vinyl, 70 to 85% of the lacquer plates that are used in vinyl production.
Yeah.
Burned down. The only other plant in the world is in Japan.
We got one in Chicago. You just have to get
No. They press the vinyl, but they have to have the vinyl plates to press the vinyl.
True.
So there are pressing plants now who can't press vinyl because the pressing plates for the records, the company who would make those,
gone.
Ashes. And they said they've been, the vinyl pressing people have said they've been worried about this for years. And they kept saying, we ought to do something because if something happens to this plant, we're SOL.
Now you SOL.
And now he says we're all F'd. He's more than SOL, they're F.
It's amazing how we play with those alphabets.
Yes, they do. And they said, now is the sky falling? Yeah, but this is disastrous. I think there are going to be pressing plants that close because of this. We've been saying we need to fix this for years. Now we actually need to fix this. That was from Cash Carter, Chief Operating Officer at Kindercore Vinyl Pressing in Athens, Georgia, who gets his plates from that place to press records. So now, what are the records? The physical production of vinyl begins with the kind of blank lacquer disc Apollo produced.
That is what they call the having a senior moment here. It is the little acetate.
No, it is a heavily polished aluminum plate.
Yeah, but the acetate goes in it though, right?
Right, coated in a solution similar to nail polish. That's soft enough to be cut.
Right.
Lacquers are shipped to cutters who cut the audio grooves in the lacquer. And use it to make a master plate. Then the plate, which is then used to make the stampers that are sent to pressing plants, where they're used to finally produce a vinyl disc.
Wow. So
it's the beginning of the process. So it's not like you just pour hot vinyl in something.
It has to have
it has
a
like three
plate.
or four, and it makes takes 3 or 4 steps to make that vinyl that you finally get in your record. Now, if this had happened in the 70s, oh my gosh, can you imagine what would have happened?
Yeah, records would have went up for high.
Yeah, music would have been the day the music died, literally.
Wow.
So it's fortunate that, people still have CDs, and now most music is streaming. But still, with the resurgence of vinyl, that's going to put a dent in that whole industry.
But you still need the masters, which are probably burnt up too.
Well, which are probably burnt too.
What is it with Okay. I'm just
So they're saying the whole thing is how are they going to prioritize which customers are going to be able to get their records pressed, because they only have a few. They got to go to Japan now, and they said, I don't think any of us are used to saying no to new business.
Right.
That's going to be the hard part. Fortunately, a lot of cutters also do mastering and other work.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's a number of people who, even if they're unable to cut for a few months, will have enough income to make it through. Thanks for listening to this episode of The Back Cover. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to subscribe to our podcast, just go to Stitcher or TuneIn. Also, you can listen to us live every day at 1370WLTH.com. Please join our Facebook page also at The Ride Home from 2 to 5. See you next time.